Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use a custom formula in Google Sheets conditional formatting feature. By the end of this video, you'll know how to write your own rules to highlight data exactly the way you want, which is a powerful skill for anyone working with spreadsheets. We'll walk through an example using student scores to mark any failing grades automatically. Let's get started. So first off, what exactly is a custom formula in conditional formatting? Usually when you want to change how data looks, like coloring cells that are too low or too high, Google Sheets gives you simple options such as greater than or empty. But sometimes those just aren't enough. That's where custom formulas come in. They let you write your own logical tests using the same kinds of formulas you'd use in the spreadsheet itself to decide exactly when a cell should be formatted. Think of it like giving Google Sheets your own instructions, rather than just choosing from a list. Let's say you have a simple list of students and their scores, maybe for a class you're teaching or just to keep track of your own progress. Here's the data we'll use. Names in column A and scores in column B. For example, we have students like John Smith with 85, Maria Lopez with 92, and so on all the way down to Chloe Walker, who unfortunately only has a 45. What we want to do is highlight any score below 60, so we can quickly spot students who might need some extra help or who didn't pass. In other words, if a cell in the score column is less than 60, we want it to stand out by filling it with a color, like red or orange. Here, how you do it step by step. Start by selecting your range, in this case that's B2 through B8. Just click on cell B2, hold down and drag down to B8 so that all the student scores are highlighted. This tells Sheets, okay, I want to apply formatting rules to just these cells. Next, go up to the top menu and choose Format, then click on Conditional Formatting. This will open a panel on the right-hand side of your screen. It might look a little intimidating at first, but don't worry, we're focusing just on one thing here. In this right panel, under Format Rules, you'll see a drop-down menu with different condition types. Scroll down and select Custom Formula Is. This is the magic option that lets us enter our own, more advanced rule. Now in the text box that appears, type in the following formula, equals B260. What does this mean? Well, each cell in our range from B2 to B8 will be checked. If the value inside a cell is less than 60, this formula will evaluate as true for that spot, and that's when the formatting gets triggered. Even though we're writing equals B260, Google Sheets knows to shift that reference for every row in the range, so it checks B3 when it's on row 3, B4 when it's on row 4, and so on. That called a relative reference. It adapts itself to each cell automatically. Next, choose a fill color like red or orange to use as your highlight. Bright colors work well here since we really want these failing scores to stand out. Once you've picked your color, go ahead and click Done. And that's it. Now if you look over your scores, you'll see that any student with a score less than 60 instantly pops out with that fill color you chose. This is a great way to make important information jump off the screen and saves you the trouble of scanning through every number manually. If this took you a few tries, don't worry. Using custom formulas in Google Sheets can feel a bit tricky at first, especially if you're new to writing spreadsheet formulas. But with a little practice, you'll be able to set up all sorts of complex rules. I hope this tutorial helped demystify custom formula conditional formatting in Google Sheets. If it did, please hit that like button, and if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comments. I always love hearing from you all. And don't forget to subscribe for more easy-to-follow tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching and see you next time.